We're on the Majesty of the Seas, and we're going to take a look at the ship in Stateroom 4038. So it's the first day of our 4-night cruise to Key West in Cuba. We're still exploring the ship. Right now we're in the Spectrum Theater in Deck 8, which is actually in the aft of the ship. Some of the other floor plans that we were used to from other ships, such as the Oasis class, a lot of the theaters and stuff were kind of towards the front. But the Majesty is a completely different layout and makes very good use of the space, actually. And they put the spa and they put the theaters and everything towards the back. Windjammer is to the front. So if you're used to a lot of the other layouts and you come onto the Majesty, it may throw you off a little bit because everything is kind of reversed. But you get used to it. So now we make our way to the spa, and we've learned over the years on various cruises that if you plan to do anything in the spa during a cruise, it's best to go in and try to make an appointment on the very first day, just right out of the gate. Sometimes they'll run specials. You usually get really good options in terms of scheduling. So it's usually a good idea to kind of get those out of the way first, like on that very first day. So move over to Boleros. This is the main bar in Boleros, and I want to show you these prices. Look at these drink prices. We're going to have a discussion later on about drink prices versus getting the alcohol package. So I'm going to do a whole special video on that one. And if you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments here. Give me your thoughts on this. Tell me whether or not you've purchased the alcohol package or if you happen to go, drink by drink.
Cheers.
On this particular cruise, we did not do the alcohol package because it was a 4-night cruise. First day, you're on the ship getting used to it. Second day, we spent the entire day in Havana. Second day, we spent the entire day in Key West. Third day, we spent the entire day in Havana. So for 2 full days of the cruise, we were off the ship. And then, of course, the last day was day at sea. So my calculations were that it was going to be a better option for us not to get the drink package just because of the makeup of this particular cruise. But normally, we actually do get the drink package. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. How do you normally plan for your cruises?
Oh, that's a narrow opening. Where are we going for?
So one thing you definitely notice on the Majesty is the situation with the elevators. First of all, they're very small compared to a lot of other ships. And this elevator bank that we're in right here, this is the rear bank of elevators. I guess the ship is so small, I guess you could consider them sort of the midship elevators. But they only go from like deck 3 up to deck 7. And then there's another set of elevators even farther towards the back of the ship, back by the theaters, that will go from deck like 7 maybe up to 11 or something. So they sort of split that rear elevator bank in half, which is unusual because normally on most of the ships in the Royal Caribbean fleet, it's one elevator bank, like kind of in the front and one in the back, and both of them usually go all the way up or all the way down. So that's definitely different on the Majesty of the Seas. So notice right there to the left, questions about our app. You have a person there at that little station on the first day or so that is there kind of basically for tech support. They're really trying to make a lot of use of good use of the app, which we used quite a bit on the ship. I talked about that in one of the previous videos in the series. And the thing we noticed, though, is that this person right here, this sort of tech support person for the app, if you will, they were only there really for the first day. So I don't know if that's something that that's new, that they're just trying out, or if that's going to be the kind of the way it is, that when you first get on the ship, if you've got questions about the app, you need to get them out of the way first, or like early on in the cruise. I guess later on you could go to the guest relations desk and probably ask somebody over there if you need to. But you'll notice the lady in the yellow shirt kind of right behind where I'm standing here. She's right there at the guest relations desk kind of helping people and You see the explorations desk over there. There's sort of a little Voom tech support area back over here in the corner. So this little spot right here on deck 4 is kind of your information area, if you will. At this point in the cruise, you don't really see it here yet, but this area right over next to the shore excursion desk on deck 4, throughout the rest of the cruise, they had like a little miniature bar set up there, and they had one of the crew members, I guess essentially selling the drink package like the whole time throughout the cruise. So I've noticed this over the last couple of years where they've started to really push the drink packages just ridiculously hard. And you'll also notice a shift because what they'll do is at the beginning of the cruise, like this is the very first day, drink package, I mean, they'll just hit it hard. They'll argue with you at the bar if you don't have one. Like, oh, why don't you sign up for one? Then later on in the cruise, they will switch over to the drink cards, and then they'll start pushing the drink cards where, it's only X number of dollars, and it's, five drinks per card, and you just get your, you get the card punched per drink or whatever. So they'll start pushing those. So, but I noticed this particular layout, that area right there, they had somebody there the whole cruise, more or less, just focused on the drink packages.
Yes, you're right.
It's all right. Say one thing. Thank you. It's all right. I'm still trying to remember which direction is forward, which direction is out. So. Yeah, those are interior. I saw them on the layout.
That's different, right? From pictures.
Yeah. Well, the big ships have them on some decks.
Where did you leave it in the room?
Right there. Oh, look at that.
And so at this point in the video, it's now time for the Stateroom Tour. This is 4038, starboard side of the ship, deck number 4.
Are you gonna go back and get mine?
Yeah.
Wow, this is tiny.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know where we're putting those suitcases. They'll have to live out in the.
So if you want to, feel free to do it.
They'll have to live out in the hallway. Wow.
Get everything on the side too.
Oh my god, this is so much tinier than I remember.
Where's the remote?
What is this? Or what is this?
Name of the remote, please.
Your stateroom attendant will be back on duty at 4. Should you require below services, please take the box and leave the request on your bed. Your stateroom attendant will be more than happy to take care of the request. Open adjoining door. There's an adjoining door? Seriously?
Well, that might be for like some of the.
Oh.
Oh look, we actually have 2 electrical outlets. How about that?
Yeah, there's the safe is in here, and there's actually quite a bit of room in here in the closet. And our life jackets are in here. Are you sure?
Yeah. There's our. We always get one of these.
Oh, these toilets up here.
Case of water. Yeah, I don't know where the hell we're going to put our
So the
suitcases.
shower does have a curtain.
Ooh.
Which I wish they. Well, the thing is this takes up less room.
There's our $13 Mojito.
And they do have the hair and body wash, 2 in 1. And we're back to the drying line in the shower.
Yeah. Electrical outlets, and we actually have 2 of them, and they're in a halfway decent space. I remember one of the ships, the electrical outlets were on the floor or something underneath the desk. It was like crazy.
You know, I really like the bathrooms where they have enclosed cabinets.
A bit. Is there,
Are they doing that on the newer ones?
Oh, look, call ahead today, $7.95 a minute. Are they doing what?
Where these are, you know, they have like cabinets that have a door. Are those on the
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at some of the newer ships, it's a completely different deal.
Well, I mean, the ones that we've been on even have the doors, but I guess
Yeah,
on
they
the
have
older
more,
ones.
they have more real estate.
Pull down. Oh yeah, these are all options that may or may not be in your room. Pull down upper bunk bed,
Yep.
extra items, separate
that's
beds, joined beds, sharp containers.
Now that's kind of cool how it folds back. So,
Now they do have these. I suppose I could put some stuff in those. Those are like that, but then we make room under the bed for the suitcase.
our little things, because we are Emerald status.
I don't know why they just don't move this table all the way to the corner where it makes sense.
There's our tickets. Always purchase ahead of time. Cool. Oh, let me get a detailed shot of the
Oh
bed.
no, there's no refrigerator.
Well, we won't really need one.
No, but that's interesting. Because don't the other ones automatically come?
Yeah, well, again, it's ship by ship, you know. So,
It's definitely smaller than.
normal toilet. Not exactly sure how you flush. I guess you hit the. There's that standard cruise ship sound. The shower curtain. I know I saw a video from Tweety where she was talking about on this cruise at one point on this ship, and it smelled like mold or something, and they had to replace her shower curtain. Honestly, I kind of like this as opposed to that round, because I think this actually has more room.
Well, it does because you're not constricted by the door, like our tiny little shower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close this so I can get it.
Matthew Body Wash 2-in-1. Pretty standard little, you know, cozy. But I think it actually has more room in it than those other ones where it's the round things where the two doors come together. I don't like those. Oh, that's it. That's the room tour.